Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I have to apologize to Nathan, kind of. I showed him the beam drill and he in one of his recent videos not only mentioned me, welcome to the new people, by the way, that found my channel that way. And then he used it, and the beam drill is amazing, cool thing. The NaNite Factory recently got updated, and it can do mining now. So, I wanted to show that to you. I already parked the Duchessa butt first into an asteroid and built some stuff. And it's so nice. It's so nice. We will start that up in a second. I just wanted to say, how thankful I am that Nathan brought over some people to me. That's an absolute cool thing. Yeah, the NaNite Factory. It can mine now. You need some stuff for that, and I already built that. You can see that down in the hotbar. It is mainly this thing, hammer, something like that. Looks like a thumper from Dune or something like that. But that's the main part you need. This part, the others seem to work without power. They need power, but for some reason the nanites detect it anyways. This thing definitely needs a reactor. I've built this small thing here because you need to stick this part into the asteroid, definitely. So it needs to be in the voxel, basically. And then the nanites can detect the materials that are in here. By the way, I'm aware that at the moment the last videos were mainly how cool these nanites are. I'm well aware of that, but this mod definitely needs a lot of praising. So yeah, we will. I don't know if the modder keeps stacking up on things the NaNite Factory can do, then I definitely have to do more videos on that. So I turned off the NaNite Factory because I wanted to show you the effects and what this thing does when it is activated. It is beautiful. So I want to turn that on again, and then the nanites should immediately start to fly. They change color. They have these orange golden tone now. Then they fly towards this hammer and start to go into the asteroid and pick up stuff there. The cool thing is it seems to prioritize stuff. At the moment they seem to go for iron. The last time I activated that, it went for the silicon down here, and it's nice. You can see that they only pick small chunks of the material, and it seems that they kind of ignore the surrounding material. So you saw that this vanished and then the iron came back. This all here was filled with silicon. So they went in there and kind of picked the iron clean. It's nice. Here they didn't do that the last time, so they now pick iron too. This thing is not too expensive, but going around and then having to put in a reactor and all that stuff makes it not problematic. But yeah, again, I brought in a repair beacon and then I could just build that up. At the moment, they seem to be not too fast. The amount of material that comes in, where is the Duchessa, is not too big. So it takes a while, but as for all the other things, there is definitely an upgrade module, so we can speed up the times. Let us see. Cleanup, deconstruction, mining. Possible mining targets. Okay, I don't know how this gets defined. Current mining targets 1, okay. Maximum mining streams 1. Minimum power. Oh no, travel time 24 second. Travel speed 20. I can't really say what these numbers mean. I can see what this means, and I think I can see what this means. The mining targets have an area that the nanites can pick out. The NaNite mod said something about that. Let us take a look at that. This, by the way, is the best, that it informs you there's something new, and then you can just take a look at that. See that cylinder pointing down from the bottom of the new hole? That's this hammer thing. NaNite ultrasonic hammer ore locator. New hole. I don't know how to. This is used for nanites to locate ore to mine. Hammers must be placed inside voxels to function. Their range by default are 20 by 100. So if you really want to pick an asteroid clean, you will have to build more of them. You could surround an asteroid with them. Maybe. I don't know. So this is what this thing can do now. Another thing that the new hole or the hammer can do is, and that's another really cool thing, is you can define what it should mine. So you can say, I don't want to have stone. I want to have ice, iron, nickel, and all that stuff. But if you, for example, don't know, have tons and tons of iron, you can just go in there and say, I don't want to mine iron. And then these things should stop mining iron. So you don't have your cargo filled up with materials. So the Duchessa again got better and better, because now I can really pick out the material that the nanites pick. The beam drill still picks up stone, and I have something to get rid of the stone, but everything has some things that make it better and some that make it not so good. So the beam drill still picks up stone, so you will have to find a way to get rid of that, and that's normally done by, don't know, dumping the stone just into space, having it removed by basically the limit of how many floating objects you can have. I achieved that with the usual technique, the sorter and some connectors that just throw out and just pick up stone that way. So with the NaNite Factory I don't have that, but it seems to take longer to mine. So if you have time, everything's nice, then just set up a NaNite control factory somewhere and pick stuff clean. So I wanted to take a look into the inventory. Here you can see that I mined a lot before that. Can we see how much that is? It's not too much. The drill would have brought in a lot more in that time, in my opinion. So yeah, it's not so bad. 400 kilograms in this time. Maybe I underestimated that, but it's, when I used it the first time, it looked like it's not so much material that comes in. and it also could always go out. I'm not sure, but you can see that it keeps on picking the material here. That's brilliant, because yeah, now I can just park the Duchessa somewhere. If I really want to have it fast, I can just use the beam drill, go into it, and yeah, I could also use both at the same time. The NaNite Factory takes a lot of power, but the beam drill takes a lot more. So another thing. So pros and cons here, I would say the power usage of the NaNite Factory is way less than the power usage of the beam drill. The beam drill is, I think, still faster. So it grabs more material. I came out here, yeah, because I wanted to test that, and I needed silicon anyways for glass and all that stuff. So this was a good thing to get. Man, that's so nice. That is so nice that they do the work there. I will have to see how this works out. If I need more of these, and yeah, maybe it's nice to put them on the outside or so. We will have to test that out. Work with the station blocks here. You basically set up a station on the asteroid, and then just use that to pick the asteroid clean. The cool thing is, I don't know, you could make, if you would put in the time and the effort and all that stuff, you could put out, or you could make a completely hollowed out asteroid, just so that in the end just the stone is left. Ah, nice things, nice things. Good. I want to keep this episode short because I have to do other things too, and maybe I can put in a bit of the time to mine more, so in the next week we can continue working on other things. I had a suggestion by, I would have to look that up now, but one of my subscribers or viewers made some suggestions for how I could keep up challenges and all that stuff. Really nice to hear that. The suggestion is a thing where I'm not sure if I want to make that or do that, but it is nice to get something like that. Hearing, okay, maybe you can do this and that to keep up your challenge, the challenge level of your game, something like that. I don't know. I will have to see, yeah, what inspirations I can get from that. So we will go and do some more work on the mining station, or the refinery station. Now that we can also fill it with the Duchessa, I need to do a bit of work to, yeah, so that I'm able to connect the Duchessa to it. On the other hand, the Duchessa makes that stuff anyway, so I can I could have rendered my refinery station completely obsolete there. We will have to see. But this works out nicely. I like that they pick up the stuff and then leave the rest of the stuff in the asteroid. So that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. But again, I will have to get used to the radius and area the nanites pick. Good people. Maybe inform Nathan of the changes. I will try to do that myself, so he doesn't put too much effort and energy into the beam drills. If he wants to still use the beam drill. That's no problem. I will keep using them too, but just so that he knows that stuff. Good. Yeah, good people. That's all for today. I hope you like this a bit informational video on that, and I hope to see you in the next video. See ya, guys.